It's a lovely Monday evening. Welcome to News at 8 on Kwara Television, transmitting live from our studios in Akwata, Yakuba, Ilorin, Kwara Nigeria. And not to forget, we're streaming live on Facebook. Join us at Kwara TV and subscribe to our YouTube channel at Kwara TV for more. I am Hannah Adeniji Babalola. Of course, tonight I'm not alone. From the language desk with me, I have
Ekubeloze banwe de amfani chechi lokaci akwani ya lala barish be daga miuza jikin kwara na ci fo akwata ya kuwana Free TV boba be shun chato ba ti start am shun chato te at Kwara TV eti wa to ya Facebook na mala lo zo ni be no suna mi kolo dia ya haya
lónìí ti ṣe ọjọ́ ajé ọjọ́ kọkàndínlọ́gbọ̀n oṣù kejìlá ọdún 2025 ní àǹkíwákú àṣálẹ́ láti iléeṣẹ́ móhùnmáwòrán ìpínlẹ̀ Kwara yìí tó fi àpáta Yàkùbá ṣe ibùjókòó ìròyìn lámútọ̀yìnwá Mọ́dúpẹ́ọlá Abíóyè ní oníròyìn yìí ẹ lè rí wa wò lórí Startime 113 bákan náà lórí Free TV 502 àti bó ṣe lọ lórí Facebook at Kwara TV àti lórí YouTube bákan náà ẹ̀kálẹ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ sí èdè Gẹ̀ẹ́sì à ń bọ̀.
Starting the news tonight is this report that says the Kwara State Governor Abdurrahman Abdulrazak has joined the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Wahab Shuaib, at a special luncheon with troops of the Nigerian Army at Dubalimo, Edu local government area of the state. The governor, who was represented by his deputy, Kayode Alabi, said the luncheon was organized to underscore the importance attached to the welfare of frontline troops engaged in various peacekeeping operations aimed at eliminating threats to national security. Kafaya Tajadi reports that the governor's entourage to Lema reports that the camp is just 9 kilometers away from the bandits' hideout. A report.
In his address at the luncheon, Governor Abdulrazak noted that the visit was to reassure the troops of the solidarity of the civilian authorities, stressing that their sacrifices and commitment to national safety are deeply appreciated and not taken for granted. The governor condemned online and offline activities that endangers the lives of the troops and trivialize their sacrifices.
As government mobilizes more resources for your welfare and upgrade the security infrastructure, I am calling on our security forces to strengthen intelligence collaboration and team spirit. This is because our success against terrorists, kidnappers, and other bad faith actors lies in our unity and effective coordination. I thank the Chief of Army Staff for this important outreach to the troops at the front lines, and we're always happy and ready to support the Army and all security forces every step of the way.
In his remarks, the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Wahab Shuaib, represented by the Commander Signals Corps, Major General Muhammad Abdullahi, commended the troops for their courage, discipline, sacrifice, and unwavering commitment to safeguarding the nation's territorial integrity. Lieutenant General Shuaib praised the doggedness of the personnel, describing their absence from their families during the season as a profound sacrifice for which Nigerians remain grateful. He assured them that under his leadership, sustained efforts would be made to enhance professionalism and ensure the combat readiness of the Nigerian Army. Also speaking, the General Officer Commanding 2 Division, Major General C.R. Enebefe, expressed appreciation to the Chief of Army Staff for the morale-boosting initiative, which he said aligns with the Coast Command philosophy of transforming the Nigerian Army to a more professional, adaptable, combat-ready and resilient force capable of effectively discharging its constitutional responsibilities within a joint and multi-agency environment.
We shall remain focused on improving our counterinsurgency strategies, strengthen our intelligence architecture, and deepen the morale and welfare of our personnel. Our loyalty and commitment to defending the Federal Republic of Nigeria remains unshakable.
Highlight of the event was the governor personally serving lunch to the troops in honor of their dedication and service to humanity. Kafayat Ajadi, Kwara TV News.
The Nigerian Air Force has announced a major operational success following two precision interdiction missions at Tubble Hill and Kachala Dogo Sudekam in Safe local government area of Zamfara State. The Director of Public Relations and Information, NAF Air Commodore Ehime Ojodame, said in a statement on Monday that the airstrike were conducted on Sunday based on credible multi-source intelligence. Ojodame explained that the strike targeted key bandit enclave linked to recent attacks in the northwest. He said the first airstrike at Tubble Hill, a confirmed bandit hideout, destroyed a zinc-roofed structure central to the enclaved operations. The second mission, he said, hit Kachala Dogo Sulekam, which is a notorious manufacturing and operational hub linked to recent attack along the Dan Sadao Magami axis. Jodame added that the airstrike dealt a significant blow to bandit network in Zamfara, particularly their ability to manufacture and deploy improvised explosive devices. He said the operation reaffirmed the NAF commitment in coordination with other components of Operation Fasanyama to deny criminal elements freedom of action and support joint effort to restore peace and security across the northwest of the nation. In the effort to give back to the society, the Kwara State Association of Nigeria Kwasam Pharma Apex Limited UK today launched its first food processing factory in Kwara Central Senatorial District of the state. The project, which is among the 3 facilities proposed for the 3 senatorial districts, is aimed, among other things, at enhancing agricultural infrastructure, create employment, as well as contribute to the development of the host communities. Awal Dauda reports that the project located in Osin, Sare Road, Ilorin East, local government area of the state, was commissioned by top government officials. A report.
In its efforts to enhance food production and boost food security, Kwasang UK Farmers Apex Limited, an association owned by Nigerians in diaspora, today commissioned its first factory, which is described as one of the ways to generate revenue, create employment to the development of the state. In their goodwill messages, the State Commissioner for Agriculture, Dr. Afiz Abolore Alabi, and Chairman Ilorin East Local Government, Malam Garba Olayinka Agbelere, described the initiative as a laudable one which will address pressing challenges facing agriculture sector, such as unemployment, post-harvest losses, and limited access to markets. They reaffirmed the state government's commitment to agriculture development for sustainable economic growth.
Farmers increase their incomes and contribute meaningfully to the economic growth of our local government and the state at large.
Speaking to Kwara TV News, the chairman of the association, Dr. Mustafa Bello Salau, said the project is value added to agriculture produce that will be of great benefit to the state in general. He added that the cassava processing factory will actualize the Kwasang UK diaspora farming and agro investment, where unemployed people get employed, as well poverty eradication.
We're looking to progress this not just within our community here, but also to expand into small hubs around the local councils.
Also speaking, the association trust administrator, Mr. Sikiru Aliu, said the project is a collaboration between Kwarans in diaspora and the host community with the aim to enhance the economic development of the state.
This factory will be producing agri-products like gari, lafu, pando, but the most important thing will also be employing local people, and we'll be working together in cooperation.
The event saw the attendance of top political office holders, people from all walks of life. Wow Dauda, Kwara TV News.
The federal government has reassured investors and international partners that Nigeria's economy remains stable and resilient despite a recent joint security operations conducted by Nigeria and United States forces in Sokoto on Christmas Day. In a statement released via X on Monday, the Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy, Wale Edun, said the operation was a targeted, intelligence-led action against terrorism and should not be misconstrued as a sign of internal conflict or instability. The operation carried out on December 25th was targeted ISIS-linked camp in Sokoto State resulted in the death of multiple terrorists with no reported civilian casualties. U.S. President Donald Trump described the strike as powerful and deadly against ISIS terrorism scum, endangering Christian communities. Edun stressed that Nigeria was not at war with itself, nor with any nation, but was decisively confronting terrorism in collaboration with trusted international partners. He added that President Tinubu's economic objective for 2026 was to consolidate the gains of 2025 and also strengthen economic resilience and build a sustainable, inclusive, and growth-oriented economy. And from that U.S. strike story, we'll take our first break. News at 8 returns just shortly. Stay with us.
Bísí mo ti ní kó máa fara balẹ̀ ọmọbìnrin yẹn ló wò mí kí ṣèmi ni mò ń wò mi ò ṣáà ní máa díjú rìn Kọ́lá jọba mi bá Bísí sọ̀rọ̀ jẹ́ kó mọ̀ wípé òun nìkan lolólùfẹ́ mi. Hello Bísí Bísí ó ti gé ìpè náà. Ó ti gé. Ọ̀gá please abeg move. Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? Bó ṣe máa ń ṣe nìyẹn o ó ní kí n yé bóbìnrin sọ̀rọ̀ kí n yé gbóbìnrin ṣó ṣe é ṣe. Ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀ dákun. Má dẹ́ ilé inú máa pẹ́ lórí ẹ̀rọ ìbánisọ̀rọ̀ ń sìn. Kò sí wàhálà. Hello má jẹ́ parọ́ fún ọ ọmọbìnrin dúró déédéé ó rẹwà a sì jáde ṣe nǹkan kan wọn kò jó ní o. Ẹ̀gbọ́n kí nìyẹn.
Ọ̀fẹ́ ni lórí Glo Talk Master sọ̀rọ̀ fún ìṣẹ́jú mẹ́fà kó o sì gba ìṣẹ́jú mẹ́fà lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́ pẹ̀lú 50 megabytes dátà lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́ tẹ *606#. Àwọn oníbàárà tuntun yóò jẹ gbádùn ₦1000 fún dátà pẹ̀lú ₦1000 fún ìpè ohùn lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́.
Glo Unlimited.
Everyone, open your ears, make we talk. Shout my teeth fresh now, but you know, I beg no be so. Ever heard of Colgate, the #1 oral care brand in the world? For zero cavities and long-lasting fresh breath. Mom, it's your time to brush. Mama and Papa buy up, use up, and shine your smile. No more cover mouth.
Welcome back. If you're just tuning in, this is News at 8 on Kwara State Television, transmitting live from our television house in Akpata, Yakuba. Now from Ondo State Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa has described the All Progressive Congress APC electronic membership registration exercise as a crucial digital initiative for the party's growth, credibility, and future planning. The governor made this remark on Monday while inaugurating the APC e-registration training exercise in Akure, the state capital. He noted that it was vital for party members to understand both the significance and challenges of the initiative, adding that the exercise aligned with the long-standing vision of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu even before he emerged as president. He explained that the exercise promotes equalization within the party, as all members will be registered under the same framework and time frame, stressing that he is personally overseeing the process. Aiyedatiwa emphasized that technology, education, and ICT now drive modern economies and should be leveraged in managing party affairs. Highlighting the importance of a credible database, the governor noted that accurate data will enable the party to plan effectively and strengthen its internal processes. The registration exercise is set to close on January 31st, 2026, giving party officials around 33 to 34 days to register as many members as possible. The Kwara State University has been commended for allowing staff unions and associations to thrive boosting professionalism among workers. Ratau Chairman Kwara State Council, Usman Oke, gave the commendation during the inauguration of Kwasu Chapter Pioneer Executive today. Abdulatif Owolewa covered the inauguration for Kwara TV News, and his report is presented from our studios.
The Radio, Television, Theatre and Art Workers Union, Ratau, Kwara State Council, today inaugurates the Kwasu chapter of the union. Speaking at the event, the Kwara State Council Chairman of Ratau, Usman Oke, charged the newly inaugurated chapter to study the constitution of the union in order to be a collective vision and to guard against unconstitutional acts. Usman urged the members to champion their dignity and professionalism towards innovative and creative broadcast. He assured the Kwasu chapter that the Kwara State Council will make sure the union thrives and have great impact on all members. On the part of the State Secretary, Mubarak Yusuf, he charged the newly inaugurated executives not to allow criticism to discourage them. He urged them to defend their rights through due process and right channels.
And so activities, many people are congratulating the management and the staff of Kwasu.
The newly inaugurated chairman of Kwasu chapter of Ratau, Abdullahi Tijani Ayinde, commended the State National Ratau for their support. He emphasized that the welfare of members remain paramount to his cabinet.
As the chairman of Radio and Television Workers, Theatre Art Workers of Union, Kwara State University Council.
The inauguration featured the swearing-in of the pioneer executive of the union.
"25 years after leaving Ilorin Grammar School IJS, the Millennium Set, which graduated from the alma mater in year 2000, convened together in Ilorin, the Kwara State capital. The union was rekindled in a view to strengthen bond and make impact both on their members and the school that made them. Staff reporter Abdulatif Owolewa was there for Kwara TV News, and his report is presented from our studio.
In his remarks, the president of Ilorin Grammar School class of 2000 set, Abdurrashid Abiola Abdulkarim, who chronicled the remarkable feat of the set, thanked Almighty God for the journey so far. He appreciated his colleagues for their donations, support and gestures. J2 was making further impacts in the life of their members and their alma mater.
Generation coming behind us to emulate, making sure that they take their education as priority, they respect their parents, they respect the community in which they are all come from and Nigeria as a whole, and they should be a good ambassador of the family and wherever they find themselves.
The national president of IGS Old Student Association, Alabi Folorunsho Owolabi, applauded the set, urging them to sustain the bonds and the unity that keep them together.
All of them, they should bring themselves together. They should forget about the class differences. When they forget about the class differences, then they should think about how they relate in those days.
Chairman of the occasion, Abdurazak Jimo, for his part, commended the initiative of coming together after 25 years of departure from the school that nurtured them. He advised the set to always be ready to assist each other when services are needed.
Reflect back where they are coming from and where they are going next. And they should not forget their alma mater, because the school that brought them to this level, they should be grateful to the teachers and also assist students to get to where they are.
The principal of IGS Senior Section, Alaji Akpalando, himself and all students of IGS spoke in the same vein, calling on the sets to leverage their goodwill to attract assistance for the upgrade of infrastructure in the school.
The old students, not only 2000 sets, including it can be extended to other sets, they can come along, be of help, giving scholarship to students. The PTA, the NECO fee, the YA fee.
Some members of the 2000 set who spoke with Kwara TV News were elated, coming together after 2.5 decades of departure from secondary school.
I'm personally proud of this set. We've lived for 25 years and after graduation now, and we're still able to bring ourselves together. I must say that that's a big kudos to all of us.
There are some of us that have left ourselves for long and expect to see ourselves in a more better place than now. But God has the most supreme of power over our lives and over our destiny.
We should be one. We have been together for the past 25 years, so we should not allow anything to divide us, as we still have a long way to go.
We have been united. I want us to remain united so that we'll get to that place that we envisage that we are going.
Highlights of the occasion include cutting of anniversary cake and taking of group photographs. The Minister of Transportation, Senator Said Al-Kali, has condemned the killings of 2 siblings and the abduction of 4 others in Pingida town, Ako local government area of Gombe State. The minister will describe the incident, which occurred in the early hours of Sunday, as unacceptable and barbaric, called on security agencies to intensify effort to ensure that the perpetrators are apprehended and brought to justice. The minister, in a statement on Monday by his media aide, Umar Jubrin, urged residents to remain calm, stressing that the administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has zero tolerance for incident killings and the abduction of innocent souls from their home. He assured that those responsible will not go unpunished. Al-Kali extended his heartfelt condolences to the family of the deceased and to the Pindiga Emirate over the tragic loss. He also prayed Allah to grant the bereaved families the strength to bear the irreparable loss and for the safe rescue and returns of those abducted. And from that, we'll take our second break. News at 8 continues shortly. Stay with us.
Everyone, no put your ears, make we talk. Shout my teeth fresh now, but you know, I beg no be so. Ever heard of Colgate, the #1 oral care brand in the world? For zero cavities and long-lasting fresh breath. Mom, you get down to brush. Mama and Papa buy up, use up, and shine your smile. No more cover mouth. Because with Colgate, that's what do ya got with your smile.
Welcome back from our second break. In case you are just tuning in, this is News at 8 on Kwara State Television. A coalition of civil society organizations under the platform The Patriot has dismissed allegations that the Tax Reform Act of 2025 were altered after passage by the National Assembly, insisting that official parliamentary record remain intact and unchanged. In a statement issued in Abuja on Monday, the group said the claims of indiscrepancies between the Act as passed and the version published in the official Gazette does not hold water, describing them as unsupported by fact and existing legislative record. Signed by Mohammed E. Dowda on behalf of the Patriot, the group said the authoritative record of the National Assembly at the vote at the proceeding of both the Senate and the House of Representatives, which was dated May 28, 2025, which were published on May 29, 2025, and have been in circulation since then. The coalition said a careful review of the harmonized copy of the Tax Act, the vote and proceeding, as well as the conference committee report, showed no material discrepancies in the law passed by both chambers, while acknowledging allegations that the two versions of the act may have appeared in the official gazette, the group stressed that gazetting is an administrative and ministerial function that cannot amend or override laws validly enacted by the legislature. And in sport, we have it that world-renowned boxer Anthony Joshua was involved in a road accident today in Makun, Ogun State. The vehicle carrying Joshua, a Lexus Jeep with the number plate KRD 5850HN, reportedly collided with a stationary truck under circumstances that are still being monitored. It was reported that Joshua sustained minor injuries, saying that the two people died on the spot. The accident happened before Danko filling station in Makun, before Shagamu interchange inward Ibadan access of the road. The final round of the group stage matches at the Total Energies CAF African Cup of Nations Morocco 2025 begins on Monday, with qualifications still open for most teams as the race for the knockout stage intensifies. The Confederation of African Football said only 3 teams, Egypt, Nigeria and Algeria, have secured places in the round of 16 after winning their first 2 matches, leaving the remaining slot to be decided over the final set of group fixtures. CAF stated that the closing matches will determine not only the top 2 teams in each group who qualify automatically, but also the best third-place team who can advance to the knockout phase. CAF added that if the opening 2 rounds have taught anything, it is that AFCON rarely follows a script. The final group games spread across the 3 days look set to deliver the decisive twist. And from Guinea-Bissau, Guineans are waiting anxiously for the outcome of the country's first presidential election since the 2021 military coup, which expectations high that the vote could mark a turning point after years of political uncertainty. Polls closed on Sunday following a tightly controlled election widely expected to favor junta leader General Mamadi Doumbouya, who led the coup that removed former President Alpha Condé and has also overseen a 4-year political transition. For many voters, the priority is less about personalities and more about development and stability. The election was held under a new constitution that allowed military leaders to run for office and extend presidential terms from 5 to 7 years. Voters who cast ballots said that they are looking ahead for the outcome of the election and hope that the party that wins will help evolve the country so that the country can move forward. The Nigerian Meteorological Agency, NIMET, has predicted a sunny and cloudy atmosphere from Monday to Wednesday across the country. NIMET Weather Outlook released in Abuja envisaged sunny skies over the northern region throughout the forecast period. NIMET said sunny skies with a few patches of cloud are anticipated over the central region throughout the forecast period. The agency anticipated sunny skies in the southern region with patches of cloud over the region. For Tuesday, sunny skies are anticipated over the northern region throughout the forecast period and sunny sky with a few patches. It said that light rains are anticipated over parts of Abia, Edo, Ogun, Ondo, Delta, Lagos, Rivers, Akwa Ibom, Cross River and Bayelsa State during the afternoon or even evening hours of the state. With that, we wrap it up from our English segment over to the language segment where Yaya is standing by. Over to you, Yaya.
Kubetuniana. Yakube lonzu nimbe shikwe wala bari na ji medina. Gwamna kin kwara abamana abraza yekana de tishe gbaja kaunji Lieutenant General Wahid Shuaib iba ekaye gigi to fifin doci na alacici ya gbaja kaunji kin Nigeria doban lema na ci kagu tetengi edu kin kwara yi abun gwamna na Shabo Kayode Alabi ji eye kusun eba jekan ye jiji be fifi china de latula kenena de wugwa pataki na maguba de nyanwachi nya soja na jidan yegboro ekun ejin egwakan eti shiri na ji edogba fi shiri etra de kin abuna Kafayat Hajadi dans un be gomna lo lema ma wuya ke doban lema yi ezan palo gutwani dan doba bana garadachi de pegdo gwala unchono na unfe baza eba ekaye gigi unchono gomna Abdrazak latula kide ku zizana de unkube da ya soja uchina de wugwa shiri etwa na ji ebebe ya zawangiji be kokari na ji de ejin etwa ejina nchi daji sirin eti kokari nyajo gomna de ke latula eti etun na ji de eluna na ma la bana de pabaraya eti etun na jide elu ya ejina na unfe bazana nusa soja Lieutenant General Wahid Shuaib na Major General Muhammad Abdullah jinye yokosuna dugwa gama ya gbaza kamunci eti kokari de na eji etwa epe tokpa de kin abunan Lieutenant General Shuaib de kin gbaza kawunje eti ankuri na eji dan lokacin na gwani ji didan na dabe ya liyaji lokacin ya sanda na idan ke wuyi etun delo ya eji na maza wangiji kin Nigeria eji ebo eti wani ji alika olike muliki na mushitu na de afeloye eti kokiri etun logyo to kaya tunje na jide gbaza kawunje afela lotun kin abuna na usofe bazana tishi ya dubaya gbaza kawunje gwala bachi Major General CR Nebeife de dajisere ya tishi ya gbaza kawunje de kin yabo eti shiriji to kokeriji na waji ejin zumatu de ya gbaza kawunje na jidan yegboro ekun na ma aji dede be gami nya etunlo na ena be ije ba unchona ye gigi be fifi be gbata kaunje na wugwa dedeji to egiza waje lo ba gbata kaunje na nini kokari bo na waji aji keje na emopa egi machiji chin Kwara na jidan kin UK bona ina la company na jin yangici na yimo fari do na cici ekpa kinigi ko tachi de kin Kwara yi abuna kongila uncin dan me kongila guta na de adan shiribo hala cici ekpa kinigi ko guta na dan kin abuna na ma ala ekmashe ben yeti eyan amfani enunu na pe etun to na ala yegboro lobe ya eji bana aga luchina awa udada na ku labari na ekana wuya ke kongila unci ina lachichi osi sare ekagun tetengi ilori eyila de kin Kwara yabo na maguga nusa nya gwamnati na nimi kokari wa de na wabe ekundo nyangichi na mapa egimaji nya kin Kwara na jidan kin UK bona de la company de chichibe mapa be eji na jide alo china ya pipe company chi na ajuye ke wi ena de ape ko edu pe ko etunji to nama ala chiwa debe ya kin aboto kin Nigeria so gangari na nimi labari wanjibo commissioner ya enuno lekita Kayode Afis Abolore Alabi to ndasako ya ekagu tetengi lori eyilajin ji bichipe unchi ya ke na gugwado gawama na azo ezo na jide edugba figwala enu de kin abo eti etun na daba tolonchi to ezo ne beje ha bike aga ku ile latiji to kafa nya juko na dabo kwana aya gaskiya ke dai kokarin ci dina abebe yana abe gburulo enunu na ma a laye kuma shi bin ya gwala wuce dai enunu kin abun aduwa gama ya kwasang UK eti shiri kongilanci na abebe yana a ciwa be zawangiji kin Nigeria na a tuwa bebe eyesa eti bichipe dojunci ya kin yabo to kin Nigeria so de gangari na fe baza be labari kuci ya etun babu nan dasa ko ya mafanje legita Mustapha Bello Salau nga kongilanci dai na ala ciwon abe ciwon luye eti enunona na ma a yi amfani ciko ya kin abu de gangari na baza luye ke kamfanin rogo wuce yindi nufi na dai beji da wata yagi maciji kin kwara na jidan UK bona na abe enunu juko enunu bana etudan ya zanaji ewa etuna to na a ce tolonci ta cinya zawanji jona na utofe bazana dodo sikiru aliyu nga kongilanci da yube mapa be ta cinya kwasang na jidan kin UK wani to eji bana de a lucina na ma a laye kuma shebe ya iti ye brolo nya wuce de kin abun ena beje e ba e kan yonce na yi e kan yonce guga ya nusa siyasa jici to zawangi daga etun jode tiati aduga ga mana ya makata lige kin kwara na yiga kwasu na eti eda na waje na etun lochuje daga mopaje de lachichi na ndasa ko ya ratau gwalaji kin kwara yabo Usman okay fe duga ga mana na afela emegun ratau makata kwasu de chichi inana Abdulatif Owulewa dan ekanye shiri etun wancho ya etun ba Kwara TV ma wuya ke ndasako ya owuya ke ratau golaji kin kwara a mopa ratau de lachichi na makata lige ya kin kwara na ci ma liltuna na mfe basa iba ekanye wancho na ndasako ya ratau Usman okay wabe emigutishi wuro na jin shiri etun wayanu na aji amfani be gami nya ena kenena awagwa amaga de pipe etubo wayena de jin amfani shiri nu Usman wabe eji enaje afi a shiti ya etun to na alotun be gamiya etun lo be nufi woroje na jide alabe na je alikaoli kede ya kwasu emopara tau nya kwasu kede eka ratau kin abuna de adan zumotabo na ngali ezo dondo na gadan yegborubo tuna na untofe bazana rubutukachi ya emopaunchi Mubarak Yusuf wabe emigutishir woro naji ajin shiri etun waya na agalugwa emigbo hazan etun najide alona muti wabe ayin na ajikinije eti shirin dondo najide agabe injiji na ndasako ya emigutishi woro na alachiche ya makata kwasu na Abdullahi Tijani Anyide dugwa gama ya ratau gwalaji kin kwara heti zumatu na jide abebe na ujin bayani kede enyewachi nya egie na je ina emegunche de aladan yegboro na yana be ije ekayonche na shiri etun ya emegun tishi woro zuma ya shibegutun na atiya Ilorin Grammar School wana eji makataje na je tiya heya gba dan zumana yekan Ilori abo na ye eduta kin kwara na IGS eji makataje na je tiya IGS eya gba na yekan ya yele to temako deji ya doshi to na abe eyan faniji nya makatanu abarikachi Abdulatif Owolewa dan ekanyoncho ya etumba Kwara TV umawuya kena umfe bazana tishi ya eji makata unchichi najitiya eya bana Abdurrashid Biola Abdul Karim de baza eti nala ekanyonchi de chichina dajin ya etusoko na ashirinchi la chichi umadabin to ezonso de na edabin tugagagana daji sere ya eji ya emugunchi ya aziki na jide akuyeka aje zumatu ya eza dojanji to na abe gburulu de ya mkatanchi bana atiana luba tishi ya eji makata gbako nya makatanchi alabi folonsho owo labi unto dugagama ya emugunchi eti shirimchi to niniji na de abe beina ndasako ekanye Abrazak Jima na unto fe bazana dugagama eti bichipenchi na abe beinzuma ashibeguchu na atiya makata unchana ke nana wi enage serena uya gamba na aloe be shiri dojina na ke unge serin tututu ya ezagwagwaji na jigadan ezabuna loba tishi makata alaji akbalando na uchotiya makata unchona uncho baza je zumatu eti na afeji kokalile da temako dojo to na afe bebe enya amfaniji de ya makatanchi na atiyanu dokun jejitiya ya gba chi baza bi ki labari kuchi na de latula ki de ekanyonchi de yi kafa nchiko na ali doji ebe tun daga na atiya makatanchi na be ije ekanyonchi na yi biba kara nasara to fotoji na awana bana mele labarin lozon ne kanan kana da ba dupe na gbayi be mi sun gina dupe
tó kúbẹ̀tẹ̀ yàyà ìròyìn náà rèé ní èdè ti Yorùbá ẹ̀kálẹ́ lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí i. Gómìnà ìpínlẹ̀ Kwara Abdulrahman Abdulrazak ti darapọ̀ mọ́ olórí ọmọ ogun ilẹ̀ Lieutenant General Wahid Suhaib níbi àkànṣe wẹ̀jẹwẹ̀mu kan pẹ̀lú àwọn ọmọ ogun ilẹ̀ nílùú Dabalima ìjọba ìbílẹ̀ Ìdù ìpínlẹ̀ yìí. Gómìnà ẹni tí igbákejì rẹ̀ Káyọ̀dé Àlàbí sojú fún sọ wípé ètò wẹ̀jẹwẹ̀mu náà ló jẹ́ àgbékalẹ̀ láti ṣe àfimúlẹ̀ pàtàkì tó rọ̀ mọ́ ìgbé ayé gbádùn àwọn ọmọ ogun tó ń lọ lọ́wọ́ nínú ìlànà ìdáàbòbò ìlú nínú àlàáfíà tó wà fún wíwá gbòdẹ́kùn fún ìdúnkokò èyí tó ń dé bá ìdúróore àpapọ̀. Kafayat Ajadi tó kọ́wọ́rìn pẹ̀lú gómìnà lọ sílùú Lima jábọ̀ wípé ìpàgọ́ Dabalima ni kò ju bíi kìlómítà 9 lọ sí ibùba àwọn ọ̀daràn. Nínú ọ̀rọ̀ rẹ̀ níbi ètò wẹ̀jẹwẹ̀mu náà, gómìnà Abdulrazak tọ́ka wípé àbẹ̀wò náà ló wà fún láti ṣe àtẹnumọ́ àtìlẹ́yìn àwọn aláṣẹ ìlú fáwọn ọmọ ogun pẹ̀lú àlàyé wípé ìfọkàntara ṣiṣẹ́ àti ìfarajìn wọn sí ààbò àpapọ̀ ni kò ṣeé fojú kéré rárá. Nínú ọ̀rọ̀ tirẹ̀ olórí ẹ̀ṣọ́ aláàbò ilẹ̀ ọ̀gágun Wahid Suhaib ẹni tí Major General Muhammed Abdullahi sojú fún gbóríyìn fún àwọn ọmọ ogun náà fún ìgboyà ìṣẹ́ra-ẹni ìfara-ẹni-jìn àti ìfọkàntara ṣiṣẹ́ wọn sídìí dídáàbòbò ilẹ̀ wa. Ọ̀gágun Suhaib ṣàpèjúwe báwọn ọmọ ogun náà kò ṣe sí pẹ̀lú àwọn mọ̀lẹ́bí wọn nírú àkókò yìí látàrí iṣẹ́ ìlú bíi ìfarajìn ńlá léyìí tí àwọn ọmọ ilẹ̀ Nàìjíríà ń dúpẹ́ fún. Lára akitiyan rẹ̀ láti ṣe ìdápadà fún àwùjọ èyí tó sọ wọ́n di ènìyàn àtàtà, ẹgbẹ́ ọmọ bíbí ìpínlẹ̀ yìí èyí tó wà ní ilẹ̀ ọba UK tó jẹ́ àgbẹ̀yẹn Kwasang UK Farmers Apex Limited lónìí ṣe àfilọ́lẹ̀ iléeṣẹ́ ìpèsè oúnjẹ èyí tó ní ṣe pẹ̀lú ẹ̀gẹ́ ní ẹkùn ìdìbò àárín gbùngbùn ìpínlẹ̀ yìí. Iléeṣẹ́ àkànṣe ọ̀hún ló wà lára ọ̀kan lára èròǹgbà rẹ̀ láti kọ́ àwọn iléeṣẹ́ jákèjádò ẹkùn ìdìbò mẹ́tẹ̀ẹ̀ta tí wọ́n ṣe àgbékalẹ̀ lójúnà àti pọ̀nkún àkànṣe iṣẹ́ àgbẹ̀, ìpèsè iṣẹ́ fún àwọn tí kò ní iṣẹ́ lọ́wọ́ àti pàápàá ìdàgbàsókè agbègbè yìí tí ó gbà wọ́n lálejò. Àwa Dáúdà jábọ̀ wípé àkànṣe iléeṣẹ́ ọ̀hún èyí tó kalẹ̀ sí Ọ̀sìsàrè ní ìjọba ìbílẹ̀ ìlà oòrùn ìpínlẹ̀ yìí ló jẹ́ ṣíṣí látọwọ́ àwọn tó nífọ̀n lè kánná nídìí iṣẹ́ ọba lára ìlàkàkà láti mú ìrúgọ́gọ́ bá ìpèsè oúnjẹ àti ààbò oúnjẹ ní ẹgbẹ́ Kwasang ní ìfọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ pẹ̀lú ìpínlẹ̀ yìí ti ṣe àgbáyanu iléeṣẹ́ èyí tí wọ́n ṣe àpèjúwe gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọ̀kan lára ìpawówọlé lábẹ́nú ìpèsè iṣẹ́ sì di ìdàgbàsókè ìpínlẹ̀ yìí. Nínú ọ̀rọ̀ ìwúrí wọn, kọmíṣánná fún ètò ọ̀gbìn dókítà Hafiz Abolore Alabi àti alága ìjọba ìbílẹ̀ Malam Garuba Ọláyínká Àgbẹ̀lérè ṣe àpèjúwe ìròrí náà gẹ́gẹ́ bí èyí tí ó wúni lórí jọjọ tí yóò máa pèsè ojútùú sí àìní iṣẹ́ lọ́wọ́, pípàdánù èrè oko àti àǹfààní péréte sí ọjà. Wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ àmúdájú ìfarajì ìṣèjọba ìpínlẹ̀ yìí sì di ìdàgbàsókè ètò ọ̀gbìn àti ìlọsíwájú alálòpẹ́ ọrọ̀ ajé. Nígbà tí ó ń sọ̀rọ̀ pẹ̀lú ikọ̀ ìròyìn iléeṣẹ́ móhùnmáwòrán ìpínlẹ̀ Kwara, alága ẹgbẹ́ Kwasang UK jẹ́ dókítà Mustapha Bello sọ di mímọ̀ wípé àkànṣe iṣẹ́ ọ̀hún ni yóò pèsè ìrànwọ́ fún ohun ọ̀gbìn tí yóò sì máa jẹ́ èrèjẹ fún ìpínlẹ̀ yìí lápapọ̀. Ó ṣe àfikún rẹ̀ wípé iléeṣẹ́ èyí tí yóò máa pèsè ohun tẹ́nu ń jẹ èyí tó jẹ mọ́ ẹ̀gẹ́ ọ̀hún ni yóò tún bákan náà pèsè iṣẹ́ fún àwọn tí kò ní iṣẹ́ lọ́wọ́ tí yóò sì tún fi òpin sí ìṣẹ́ òun ìyà. Bákan náà nínú ọ̀rọ̀ tirẹ̀, ọ̀kan lára àwọn ìgbìmọ̀ ẹgbẹ́ ìyẹn ọ̀gbẹ́ni Síkírù Aliu sọ wípé àkànṣe iṣẹ́ ọ̀hún ló jẹ́ ìgbékalẹ̀ látọwọ́ àwọn ọmọ bíbí ìpínlẹ̀ yìí èyí tó ń gbé ní ilẹ̀ ọba àti agbègbè tí ó gbà wọ́n lálejò pẹ̀lú èròǹgbà àti ṣe ìrúgọ́gọ́ fún ìdàgbàsókè ọrọ̀ ajé ìpínlẹ̀ yìí. Ètò náà lórí ìpéjúpésẹ̀ àwọn tó nífọ̀n lè kánná nídìí iṣẹ́ ọba tó fi mọ́ àwọn èèyàn jákèjádò orílẹ̀-èdè yìí. Ìjọba àpapọ̀ ti fi dá àwọn olùdókòwò àtàwọn alájọṣepọ̀ ilẹ̀ òkèèrè lójú wípé ètò ọrọ̀ ajé ilẹ̀ Nàìjíríà ló sì wà ní ìdúróore tó ń ti àjọṣepọ̀ ìmúṣẹ́ṣe ààbò tó wáyé látọwọ́ ilẹ̀ Nàìjíríà àti ilẹ̀ US ní ìpínlẹ̀ ti Sokoto lọ́jọ́ Kérésìmesì. Nínú àtẹ̀jáde kan gbàtórí ìkànnì X lọ́jọ́ tòní ni mínísítà tó ń rí sọ́rọ̀ ìnáwó tó tún jẹ́ mínísítà tó ń ṣe àkóso ọrọ̀ ajé Wálé Ẹdùn ti sọ wípé ìmúṣẹ́ṣe náà jẹ́ èyí tó fojú sun ìgbésùmọ̀mí tí kì í ṣe aáwọ̀ àbẹ́nú kankan. Ìmúṣẹ́ṣe tó wáyé lọ́jọ́ 25 oṣù kejìlá ọ̀hún ni wọ́n forí rẹ̀ sọ ibùba àwọn àtìláàwí agbésùmọ̀mí ní ìpínlẹ̀ ti Sokoto léyìí tí ó yọrí sí ikú ọ̀pọ̀ àwọn agbésùmọ̀mí tí kò sì sí ìjábọ̀ pé aráàlú kankan bá a lọ. Ẹdùn ṣe àtẹnumọ́ rẹ̀ wípé ilẹ̀ Nàìjíríà kò gbógun ti ara rẹ̀ tàbí èyíkéyìí orílẹ̀-èdè bí kò ṣe wípé ó ń wá kó pẹ̀lú ìgbésùmọ̀mí ní àjọṣepọ̀ ilẹ̀ òkèèrè. Gómìnà ìpínlẹ̀ ti Ondo Lucky Ayédàtiwà ti ṣàpèjúwe ètò ìforúkọsílẹ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ òṣèlú All Progressives Congress APC látòrí ìmọ̀ ẹ̀rọ ayélujára bí ìwòye ìmọ̀ ẹ̀rọ tó ṣe kókó fún ìdàgbàsókè àti ìdúróore ẹgbẹ́ ohun ìlànà fún ọjọ́ iwájú. Gómìnà Ayédàtiwà sọ̀rọ̀ yìí lónìí ọjọ́ Ajé lásìkò tó ń ṣe àfilọ́lẹ̀ ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ètò ìforúkọsílẹ̀ orí ayélujára ọ̀hún nílùú ti Àkúrẹ́ tí ṣe olúìlú ìpínlẹ̀ ti Ondo. Ó tọ́ka wípé ó ṣe pàtàkì fún àwọn ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ láti ní àgbọ́yé ìṣe pàtàkì àti ìpèníjà ìwòye náà, pẹ̀lú àfikún wípé ètò náà wà ní ìbámu pẹ̀lú ìran ọlọ́jọ́ pípẹ́ ààrẹ Bọ́lá Ahmed Tinubu kódà ṣáájú kó tó di ààrẹ. Ó ṣàlàyé wípé ètò náà ló ń ṣe àgbéga orí òjòrí láàrin àwọn ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ gẹ́gẹ́ bí gbogbo ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ yóò ṣe ìforúkọsílẹ̀ lábẹ́ ìlànà kan náà àti lásìkò kan náà léyìí tó ní ṣe ni òun pàápàá ń ṣe àbójútó ètò ọ̀hún. Ètò ìforúkọsílẹ̀ náà ni yóò wá sí ìparí lọ́jọ́ 21 oṣù kínní ọdún 2026. Wọ́n ti gbóríyìn fún àwọn aláṣẹ ilé ẹ̀kọ́ fásitì ìpínlẹ̀ ti Kwara yìí tí a mọ̀ sí KWASU tó kalẹ̀ sí ìlú Màlété fún mímọ rírì ìṣe pàtàkì ẹgbẹ́ fún ìgbáyégbádùn àwọn akọ́ṣẹ́mọṣẹ́ òṣìṣẹ́ rẹ̀. Alága ẹgbẹ́ Ratau nípínlẹ̀ ti Kwara Usman Òkè ló juwọ́ ìkànsára náà lásìkò àfilọ́lẹ̀ ẹgbẹ́ Ratau ní ilé ẹ̀kọ́ fásitì ìpínlẹ̀ Kwara nínú ọgbà rẹ̀ tó wà ní ìlú Malete. Abdulateef Owólẹwà wà níbẹ̀ tó sì jábọ̀ wípé ẹgbẹ́ Ratau nípínlẹ̀ Kwara ṣe àfilọ́lẹ̀ ẹ̀ka ẹgbẹ́ náà ní ilé ẹ̀kọ́ ti Kwasu. Nígbà tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ níbi ètò náà, alága ẹgbẹ́ Ratau nípínlẹ̀ Kwara Usman Òkè rọ ẹ̀ka ẹgbẹ́ náà èyí tí wọ́n ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ṣe àfilọ́lẹ̀ rẹ̀ láti ka ìwé òfin ẹgbẹ́ dáadáa lójú náà àti lè bẹ́gi dínà àṣìwò ìwà. Ó fọwọ́ sọ̀yà fún ẹ̀ka ẹgbẹ́ náà ní Kwasu wípé ẹgbẹ́ Ratau ní ìpínlẹ̀ Kwara yóò ṣe àrídájú ìmúgbòòrò bá ẹgbẹ́ fún àtìláparí láyé àwọn ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ rẹ̀. Nínú ọ̀rọ̀ tirẹ̀, akọ̀wé ẹgbẹ́ Ratau nípínlẹ̀ yìí Mubarak Yusuf pàrọwà sí àwọn olóyè ẹ̀ka ẹgbẹ́ tuntun yìí láti má ṣe jẹ́ kí ìtàbùkù kókó ìrẹ̀wẹ̀sì ọkàn bá wọn. Ó rọ̀ wọ́n láti dáàbò bo ẹ̀tọ́ wọn nípasẹ̀ títọ ìlànà èyí tí ó yẹ. Alága ẹgbẹ́ Ratau Kwasu tí wọ́n ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ṣe àfilọ́lẹ̀ rẹ̀ Abdullahi Tijani Ayinde gbósùbà fún ẹgbẹ́ Ratau àpapọ̀ àti ti ìpínlẹ̀ fún àtìlẹ́yìn wọn. Ó ṣe àtẹnumọ́ rẹ̀ wípé ìgbáyégbádùn àwọn ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ ló múmú láyà ìgbìmọ̀ olóyè ọ̀hún. Lára ohun tó wáyé níbi àfilọ́lẹ̀ náà ni ìbúra wọlé fún àwọn olóyè ẹgbẹ́ tuntun. Lẹ́yìn ọdún mẹ́ẹ̀ẹ́dọ́gbọ̀n èyí tí wọ́n kúrò ní ilé ẹ̀kọ́ girama ìlú Ìlọrin èyí tí a mọ̀ sí Ìlọrin Grammar School IGS, àwọn akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ jáde náà tí wọ́n kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ jáde lọ́dún 2000 ni wọ́n kóra jọ pọ̀ nílùú Ìlọrin tí ṣe olú ìlú ìpínlẹ̀ ti Kwara. Àwọn akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ jáde náà ní ìkórajọpọ̀ wọn kò sẹ̀yìn àti ní ìròrí lórí ọ̀nà àti lápare láyé àwọn ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ náà àti ilé ẹ̀kọ́ èyí tó ti sè wọ́n jiná. Olùjábọ̀ ìròyìn wa Abdulateef Owólẹwà wà níbẹ̀ tó sì jábọ̀ wípé nínú ọ̀rọ̀ rẹ̀ ààrẹ ẹgbẹ́ akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ jáde ilé ẹ̀kọ́ Ìlọrin Grammar School tọdún 2000 Abdulrasheed Biola Abdulkareem ẹni tí ó yànnàná ìpegedé ẹgbẹ́ náà dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run ọba fún ibi tí ìrìn àjò wọn dé báyìí. Ó fi ẹ̀mí ìmoore hàn sí àwọn akẹgbẹ́ rẹ̀ fún àtìlẹ́yìn wọn sídìí lílápare láyé àwọn ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ àti ilé ẹ̀kọ́ èyí tí wọ́n ti jáde. Ààrẹ àpapọ̀ ẹgbẹ́ àwọn akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ jáde ilé ẹ̀kọ́ IGS Alábí Fọlọ́runṣọ́ Owólabí lu sẹ́ẹ̀tì 2000 ọ̀hún lọ́gbẹ̀ẹ́nu lẹ́yìn tí ó rọ̀ wọ́n láti mú ìṣọ̀kan èyí tó so wọ́n pọ̀ gbókan sí i. Alága ètò náà Abdulrazak Jimoh ní tirẹ̀ kan sára sí ìwòye kíkórajọpọ̀ wọn lẹ́yìn ọdún mẹ́ẹ̀ẹ́dọ́gbọ̀n ìjáde wọn ní ilé ẹ̀kọ́ èyí tí ó ti sè wọ́n jiná. Ó gba àwọn ènìyàn wọ̀nyí lámọ̀ràn láti ṣetán ìrànlọ́wọ́ fúnra wọn nígbà tí ìpè rẹ̀ bá dún. Ọ̀gá àgbà ilé ẹ̀kọ́ náà Alhaji Apalando tí òun náà jẹ́ akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ jáde ní ilé ẹ̀kọ́ ọ̀hún sọ̀rọ̀ bákan náà lẹ́yìn tí ó ké sí àwọn sẹ́ẹ̀tì yìí kí wọ́n ṣèrànwọ́ àgbéga ohun amáyérọrùn ilé ẹ̀kọ́ ọ̀hún. Lára ohun tó wáyé níbi ètò náà ni gígé àkàrà òyìnbó ayẹyẹ àti yíya fọ́tò. Ní ìpínlẹ̀ ti Gombe, mínísítà fọ́rọ̀ ìrìnnà yẹn Sẹ́nẹ́tọ̀ Saheed Alkali ti bẹnu àtẹ́lu ìṣekúpa ọmọ ìyá méjì kan àti ìjínigbé ènìyàn 4 mìíràn nílùú Pindiga, ìjọba ìbílẹ̀ Àkó, ìpínlẹ̀ ti Gombe. Mínísítà náà tó ṣe àpèjúwe ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ ọ̀hún tó wáyé lówùúrọ̀ ọjọ́ Sunday bíi èyí tí kò jẹ́ ìtẹ́wọ́gbà tó sì ṣe ní láàánú ké sí àwọn lájọ-lájọ ààbò láti mókun bá akitiyan rẹ̀ sídìí ìsàrídájú ìnáwọ́gán àwọn kọ̀lọ̀rọ̀ sí ẹ̀dá olubi èèyàn yìí kí wọ́n fi wọ́n jófin tó yẹ. Mínísítà náà nínú àtẹ̀jáde kan lọ́jọ́ tòní látọwọ́ abẹ́sìnkáwọ́ ìròyìn rẹ̀ Umar Jibril rọ àwọn aráàlú láti ní sùúrù pẹ̀lú ìtẹnumọ́ wípé ìṣèjọba ààrẹ Bọ́lá Ahmed Tinubu kò ní fi ààyè kankan gba ìpani nípakúpa tàbí ìjínigbé àwọn ènìyàn nínú ilé wọn. Ó fọwọ́ sọ̀yà wípé àwọn olubi ẹ̀dá tó wà nídìí ìwà ibi náà kò ní lọ láì gba ìjìyà tó yẹ. Alkali nawọ́ ìbánikẹ́dùn rẹ̀ sí àwọn mọ̀lẹ́bí àwọn tó dolóògbé àti ìlú Pindiga lápapọ̀ látàrí àdánù náà tó sì gbàdúrà kí Ọlọ́run Allah mókun bá mọ̀lẹ́bí náà láti faradà àdánù ọ̀hún àti fún ìdóòlà ohun ìdápadà àwọn tí wọ́n jí gbé lọ. Akíkanjú ìjà ẹkẹni ìyẹn Anthony Joshua ni wọ́n ló wà ní ilé ìwòsàn lẹ́yìn tó ti ní ìjàmbá ọkọ̀ lágbègbè Mákùn lójú ọ̀nà márosẹ̀ Èkó sí Ìbàdàn ní ìpínlẹ̀ ti Ògùn. Alukoro ọlọ́pàá nípínlẹ̀ ti Ògùn Babáṣèyí Olúṣèyí ló jẹ́rìí sí ìròyìn náà nínú àtẹ̀jáde kan tó tẹ àwọn oníròyìn lọ́wọ́ lọ́jọ́ tòní. Ṣe ni a rí gbọ́ wípé ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ náà wáyé lẹ́yìn aago 11 òwúrọ̀ lọ́jọ́ Ajé tòní lójú ọ̀nà ilé epo Danco lágbègbè Mákùn lójú ọ̀nà márosẹ̀ Èkó sí Ìbàdàn. Ìròyìn tí a gbọ́ ni wípé Joshua ló farapa ráńpẹ́ ṣùgbọ́n tí àwọn méjì ṣe kòńgẹ́ ọlọ́jọ́ lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ tí ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ náà wáyé. Ǹjẹ́ ní ìparí, àjọ tó rí sí ìwòye ojú ọjọ́ èyí tí a mọ̀ sí àjọ NIMET lónìí ti wòye pé ojú ọjọ́ ni yóò máa mú oòrùn àti pàápàá ṣe gúdẹ́gúdẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti ọjọ́ Ajé ní títí di ọjọ́ Àlàrúbá jákèjádò orílẹ̀-èdè yìí. Àjọ NIMET nínú ọ̀rọ̀ àfiléde tó ṣe àgbéjáde rẹ̀ nílùú Àbújá lónìí sọ wípé oòrùn ni yóò gba ojú ọ̀run káàkiri ẹkùn ìdìbò àríwá orílẹ̀-èdè títí tí ìwòye ọ̀hún yóò fi parí. NIMET ṣe àfikún rẹ̀ wípé oòrùn ni yóò gba ojú ọjọ́ pẹ̀lú apá kan gúdẹ́gúdẹ́ ní ẹkùn àárín gbùngbùn orílẹ̀-èdè yìí àti ìmúhanhan oòrùn ní ẹkùn gúúsù bákan náà. Ó wòye wípé kòjọ òjò kòjọ oòrùn ni yóò sì máa wáyé káàkiri àwọn ìpínlẹ̀ bíi Rivers, Bayelsa, Akwa Ibom, Cross River, Edo, Delta, Ondo, Èkó, Ògùn, Ọ̀yọ́, Imo, Abia àti ìpínlẹ̀ ti Ọ̀ṣun lọ́wọ́ ìrọ̀lẹ́. Ẹ̀wẹ̀, àtẹ̀jáde náà ṣe lálàyé wípé ìpòǹgbẹ òjò winiwini ni yóò máa wáyé láwọn ìpínlẹ̀ bíi Abia, Edo, Ògùn, Ondo, Delta, Èkó, Rivers, Akwa Ibom, Cross River àti ìpínlẹ̀ Bayelsa lọ́wọ́ ọ̀sán tàbí nìkan bíi ọwọ́ àṣálẹ́. Pẹ̀lú ìròyìn láti ọwọ́ àjọ NIMET náà ni a fi mú ìròyìn wa wá sí òpin fún ti àṣálẹ́ tòní. Anna Babalọlá Abomiri.
Thank you very much, Modupeola. And do not forget to join us on Facebook at Kwara TV and subscribe to our YouTube channel at Kwara TV. You can also watch us on StarTime, channel 113 and on Free TV. Before we round up tonight's edition of the news, Yaya?
Well, you're afraid that in the session, the Akifila Alabar was Ben, it's like Squan Bewin.
Ọ̀la ọjọ́ ìṣẹ́gun náà ni ọjọ́ mìíràn tí a tún máa mú àkọ́tún ìròyìn wá fún wa títí di ọlọ́run kan. Modúpẹ́ọlá Abíóyè ló ní orun rẹ̀ lásùn ọ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan láòjì ó dàárọ̀.
And I am Hannah Adeni Babalola. Have a lovely night rest. Good night.